gym, surprisingly. And I was, doing whatever I do in there, and this guy comes up to me. He's probably 35, 36 years old, and big muscle guy, and he's like, "Hey, are you the shirtless guy from that kids show?" I was like, "It's out of nowhere." He's like, "Yeah, that one." He's like, "So what do you do, man? Like, how much abs?" And I just get like random stuff like that. But I mean, I don't know. I don't generally look like my character so much, as much as the girls do. I always wear stuff that doesn't match and makes me look stupid most of the time, like this hat. But that's pretty much it. When I do get recognized, it is definitely an honor. You just know that people are watching your show, and whether they like it or not, they're still watching. So they're getting your message that you're putting out there. So it does feel good.
As for me, not so much. Sometimes, I'm in Santa Monica a lot, so I help coach a couple basketball teams in my spare time as well. So, like, I've had people's sisters or whatnot who are on the team, or people who know that I'm up there. They'll come up there and say, "Hey, were you on South of Nowhere?" Because they might have heard about it. But in my everyday life, not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. But it's nothing. I'm just glad to be able to do worthwhile work and be a working actor and just have a great cast and great support group around me. So.
Hey, Quinn, do you have a bigger part in the upcoming season?
As far as I know, yeah, I'm in. I don't know how much I can say, but I'm in the first few episodes this season, and then probably some more later on. So we'll see what develops. But they have a couple storylines for me, and we'll see how everything develops from there. But.
So you didn't get shot. It could be a flashback.
It may be dream sequences. You don't know. You don't know.
All right, we're going to try and keep the audience questions down. You guys can maybe take that up with them in the other room, but there's not a whole lot they can talk about with the show. We do have a question, though, kind of for everyone in general. Do you guys feel that sort of the success of a show like South of Nowhere kind of is geared towards that younger audience, that it's sort of creating this more of an accepting atmosphere for the gay and lesbian community? Either of you can answer.
Yes, I think it's completely long overdue for a show like this to be, targeting teens, because that's when you're finding out. But I feel like, in my high school, so many times people were sheltering their feelings just because it was just not something that anybody did, and nothing to be proud of. But even like tomorrow, there's gay pride, and it's becoming such a big deal. And at first, not so much now, unless they're screening it, not telling us anymore. But at first, they were telling us. Some of the fans, or not even fans, I guess, haters, were saying, "Oh, you're turning a lot of our kids gay." And I'm like, "Wait, if we have that much power, that's awesome." But I doubt that we have that. Maybe they're just feeling more comfortable with themselves. And also, thank God that we have a character like Paula Carlin, because that's real. And if parents actually care about their children, they're going to be able to sit there and realize that they're losing their kids. They're completely, some of them have been forced towards suicide. And so if they see that that's like the destructive behavior that happens, maybe they can stray away from it. I don't know what the question was, but I would.
Is it making a difference?
Yeah.
We've been nominated for 2 GLAAD Awards for Best Drama, which we're really proud of. And so, yeah, definitely think that we're definitely making a difference. And that's about what I was going to say.
I also think that it's, both what the lady said is definitely true. I think even more importantly, the parents are seeing what their kids are watching, and it's, making the parents ask that question that they don't want to ask, that, this show is, yes, it's elevated reality, but it is reality nonetheless. This is what, we feel that, the youth of America is going through right now, and, just to put it out there for the parents to be like, could that be going on with my children? I just think it's good. I think it opens the door for parents and kids to talk a little bit more.
I think it's good for TV to always push limits and push boundaries. It's all about art, and it's all about looking at ourselves and, you know, seeing what's good within us and seeing what's bad within us and seeing what, you know, we need to promote. And I think that prejudice is one thing that we definitely need to, you know, have less of in the world and be less problems. So, you know, any show that tries to break those stereotypes, I think is important. So, you know.
Yeah.